Chapter 2, The New Guild Recruits. It's time to get serious. Well, serious. It's still tutorial phase, but this is Wigglytuff's guild. To form an exploration team, you need to register your team here. Then you have to train until you become a first-rate exploration team. I realize that sometimes I just read so fast that I practically only say half the word. I'm sorry if that happens. It's one of my biggest issues while speaking, is that when I try to say something real fast, it just comes out like halfway through, and then like the other half is just like inaudible. Yikes! Why do you stutter when saying yikes? Isn't this place just a little bit odd? It just is. No, I've got Andy with me this time, the moral support MVP. I have to be brave. Pokémon detected! Pokémon detected! Whose footprint? Whose footprint? I'm actually going to keep this voice like that because the Pokémon that actually says this line, I want to keep a surprise for you guys. You're going to love his voice. The footprint's Eevee's! The footprint is Eevee's! Wow! No, I can't lose it now. Oh, here we go. I have to do it now? Okay. You may enter! Someone's with you, so get that stranger on to stand up there! I think they mean you, Andy. They said to stand up here. Stand-up comedy? Alright, let's go. I got some jokes. There's a grate covering the hole. It's made so that no one can fall through. Still, it's really strange. It looks like it will tickle my feet, or if you saw the depth of that hole, you'd be very certain that no one's going to tickle your feet. Hey, you stranger, get on the grate! Pokémon detected! Pokémon detected! Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is... What's the matter? Sentry! Sentry! What's wrong, Sentry Diglett? I hate that I have to spoil this voice already, but once you see the Pokemon, it'll all make sense. The footprint is maybe Fanpiece, maybe Fanpiece. What? Maybe? But it's not a footprint that you normally see around here. Ugh, that's pretty croomy. Checking the footprints of visiting Pokemon, that's your job, isn't it, Diglett? Yes, but I don't know what I don't know. Poor Diglett. What? Are they arguing? Sorry to make you wait. Well, it's true that you don't see any Fampi in these bars, but you don't seem to be bad. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Enter! I hope you guys didn't hear that. I should mute my phone while I'm recording. I'm gonna do that right now. It's not very professional, is it? Yipes! Yipes! I'm so nervous, so jittery. I've rarely seen female dialogue in this game. But I'm glad we're finally allowed in. My heart's pounding, though. Anyway, let's go. Get inside. There's a hatch that leads underground here. Wow. There we go. The classic music we're going to be hearing 1,000 times from now. So this is Wigglytuff's guild. There sure are a lot of Pokemon here. Do they all belong to exploration teams? Excuse me? There we go. It was you two that just came in, right? Yes, I'm Chatot. I'm the Pokemon that know around these parts. I am Guildmaster Wigglytuff's right-hand man. Now shoot, leave the premises. We have no time for salespeople or city service. Off you go, if you please. No, that's not why we're here. We want to form an exploration team, so we came here. We want to get proper training as an exploration team. What? Exploration team? It's rare to see a kid like this want to apprentice at the guild. Wow. Especially given how hard our training is. Surely the steady stream of Pokemon that run away from our rigorous training proves how true that is. Excuse me, is the exploration team training that harsh? What? Well, no. It's not true in the slightest. Our training program for exploration teams is as easy as can be. Well. I wish you had told me up front that you wanted to be an exploration team. Hee. What a shift in attitude. I'm gonna be so bad at reading. Okay, let's get your team signed up right away. Follow me, especially since Chatot's sentence constructions are so posh. I can't... Oh, anything wrong? Come on, over here. That was terrible. Quickly, please. Alright, here we go. Look at all these Pokemon. It's Krogunk! This is the guild second on the ground floor. This is mainly where the apprentices work. Team registration is this way. Come along, please. Anyone could just walk down if they wanted. What are you talking about? Like, wow, we're 2 floors under the ground, but you can see outside. Oh, please, hush now. The guild is built into the side of a cliff. It's only natural that you would be able to see outside. Oh. Just the purest of like, oh. Alright. Now, here we are at Guildmaster Wigglytuff's chamber. On no account, I repeat, on no account should you be the Scorches to our Guildmaster. Guildmaster, it's Chatot. I'm coming in. I've brought 2 shitty children. Guildmaster, I present to you 2 Pokemon who wish to join our guild as apprentices. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, like the voice. Oh no. Guildmaster, Guildmaster, you please forgive me.
Hey, I'm Wigglytuff. I'm the guild's guildmaster. You want to form an exploration team, okay? Well, let's go for it. First, we must register your exploration team's name. So, tell me what your team's name, okay?
Oh, our team's name? I didn't think about a team name. So, what do you think would be a good name for us, Andy? I was gonna say Power Rangers, but that's not gonna fit. Well, let's just name it Team Sunrise. Nice and poetic, very fitting for this game. Shut up, it's creative. It's creative, okay? Sunrise, Team Sunrise. I like it, it's a good name, it's perfect for us.
Oh, settle then. I'll register your team as Sunrise. Registering, okay? I'll register Yumta. Congratulations, from now on you're an official exploration team, okay? I present you with this in commemoration.
I don't like that word. Too many M's. A Pokemon exploration team kit? That's a mouthful.
Yep, it's what every exploration team needs. Quick, open it up.
Why did I sound... Okay. Floof open. I'm not reading the, like... A wonder map, a treasure bag. Yes, there are all sorts of great items in here.
That's your Explorer badge. It's your official team identification. And there's the wonder map, which is a wonder of convenience.
Oh, sure is.
Finally, there's a treasure bag. It lets you carry items you find in dungeons. And this sack of white powder, which was not supposed to be in there. I'm gonna take this with me real quick. Your successes as an exploration team can lead to bigger and bigger space for your treasure bag. It's a very wonderful bag, okay? Have a peek inside your treasure bag.
I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep this voice up. The Power Band! I should have gone for Power Rangers! A Limbo.
Those 2 items are special, okay? I'm sure they will help you on your adventures, okay?
Thank you! We'll do our best!
Yeah, but you're only apprenticing right now, so do your best to train!
We will! Let's always do our best, Andy! Just the nod. I don't say much, but when I do, it's powerful. This is your room! Alright, shout out. You gave us hay beds. Yeah, we got beds! You've never had a bed before? My god. Eevee belongs in the streets. Oh no! You will live here while you work for us. Things will start getting busy for you tomorrow, so rise early and start living up to our code. Don't stay up late, get to sleep early tonight. I was about to party. I still have this party at 8 waiting for me, bro. That is all. It's still clear, how is it still clear? It's supposed to be dark. It's like it's supposed to be evening. Oh my god. Alright. Cutscene time. Say, are you still awake, Andy? It's been cutscenes this entire time, Andy. Have you not been paying attention? It's 9 p.m. Give me a break. My heart's been racing all day, but I'm glad I finally forced myself to come here. I thought Wigglytuff would be kind of scary, but he was pretty nice. We'll experience all sorts of new stuff starting tomorrow, but I'm not very frightened. Actually, I can't wait to find out what new adventures are in store for us. I'm getting a little sleepy. Let's give it a roll tomorrow. Okay, Andy, sleep tight. Now I'm suddenly apprenticing at the guild. I gotta admit, it's pretty exciting to be in an exploration team, and it's fun to be friends with Floof, but first things first, who am I? How did I turn into a Pokemon? How did I end up unconscious on that beach? I'm feeling sleepy too. Well, thinking about it won't help right now. I better focus on the guild's work for now. If I do that, well, everything should become clear eventually. I'll surely get to the bottom of this in time. Just like a couple of 15 hours should be fine. Hey there! Rise and shine! Alright, oh my god. My head is pounding. What a ridiculously loud voice. It's almost blasting my eardrums.
Lyra, why are you still asleep? Wake up!
My poor ears.
Come on, step out of it. I'm Loudlet, I'm a fellow apprentice. If you're late for a morning briefing, you'll be sorry, so move it. Guildmaster Wigglytuff has got a big temper. If you make him lose it, that would be one very scary scene. I've got goosebumps just thinking about it. Yeesh. So anyway, I'm not about to get in trouble because you rookies get up late, so get in gear.
Okay. My ears are still ringing. What did he say? Something about getting ready? No, I'm pretty sure I heard this dude's been partying all night. He's got like the voice, he's got like that DJ type of voice. He's got to talk over the audience. Oh yeah? Oh yeah, we signed up as apprentices at Wigglytuff's Guild. That's right. But that means, wow, we overslept. Come on, Andy.
Come on, Elise.
Jesus.
You're late, rookies.
Hush! Your voice is ridiculously loud. Everyone seems to be present. Very well, let us conduct our morning address. Guildmaster, the guild is in full attendance. Cause this is Thriller. Thank you, Guildmaster. Please address the crew.
Snurfle, okay?
I don't know who's talking here. The Guildmaster Wigglytuff never ceases to amaze me. Yeah, you got that right. Yep, looks like he's wide awake. Eek, his eyes are wide open, but he's fast asleep. Thank you, sir. We all value your words of wisdom. Okay, Pokemon, take our Guildmaster's words of wisdom to heart. Finally, let's not forget our morning cheers. All together now. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket shop. 1, don't shirk work. 2, run away and pay. 3, smiles go for miles. Do they though? Okay, Pokemon, get to work. Hooray! Awesome. What should we do? Alright. Hey, you shouldn't just be wandering around there. You two, come here. You're just beginners. We'll have you start off with this assignment. Bitch, I have played every Mystery Dungeon game. I know what I'm doing. This is a job bulletin board. Pokemon from various regions post job requests here. You're aware that bad Pokemon are cropping up in greater numbers, right? Yup, because the flow of time is getting messed up. It's wreaking havoc, right? Which is why lots of Pokemon are appearing. Bad Pokemon. The flow of time is getting messed up? Time, as in hours and minutes? Do they mean something has gone wrong with time here? And because of that, more and more bad Pokemon are popping up? What's going on here? Precisely, time getting out of whack has caused an outbreak of bad Pokemon. Perhaps because of all that, we have noticed an increase in number of jobs. In addition, and it's unknown if this is because of the time's influence, there has also been a massive outbreak of mystery dungeons. Mystery dungeons. Like the title? Ugh, it's impossible. So, Andy, you know how we got my relic fragment back yesterday? The place where we found it was a mystery dungeon. A mystery dungeon changes each time you go into it. There's a different layout and different items every time you enter. If you faint in the middle of a dungeon, you lose half of your money. You can even lose half of your items or more. Finally, you get kicked right out. They're very strange places. But every time you go inside one, there are always new things to discover. They really are fantastic places to go explore. Well, you're quite informed, aren't you? That makes things much easier for me to explain. Jobs all take place in mystery dungeons. So, let's look for a job that you should perform. Like, perform? This song goes out to my lover. Ah, yes, maybe this will do. I don't have a lover. My love is Pokemon. Oh, really? Let's read it. What voice should I give Spoiling? I have, like, these side characters only appear like once. I usually don't give them voices. Hello, my name is Spike. An outlaw has run off with my most prized possession, my precious pearl. That pearl is life itself to me. I just can't seem to settle down if that pearl isn't in its proper place atop my head. But I've heard my pearl has been sighted. It's said to be on a rocky bluff, but this bluff is reported to be extremely unsafe. I could never go somewhere so frightening. Oh, friendly readers, would you be so kind as to go to the bluff and get my pearl? I beg your help, exploration team members. So this is like side characters I couldn't give two shits about. Like, these guys only appear once and have the tendency to take up my time with dialogue? Wait a second. We're going to fetch an item that someone dropped? Talk to him. I'd rather go on a bigger adventure than that. I'd rather look for treasures or explore unknown places, things like that. Hush! Yikes! This exchange just feels so unnatural. It's important that Chirukas pay your dues. Now pay attention. I repeat the warnings again to make sure they stick. You'll be forced out of a dungeon and sent back here if either of you faints. You'll lose half your money, and you could lose half your items or more. You'd best be careful. If you've understood all that, I suggest you get on with the job. And now we're immediately transitioned to the second dungeon. This must be the Bluff's entrance. Spoiling's mission description said the pearl is deep down on the bottom floor, 7th floor. Basement floor? I still don't know if it's bottom floor or basement floor. I have to look this up. I'm gonna call it bottom floor for now. If it turns out to be basement floor, I might have to correct myself for future episodes. It's supposedly very dangerous. Let's be really careful. Let's do our best, Andy. Alright, so Drenched Bluff is like maybe almost twice as big. Well, not quite. It's instead of 4 floors, we only have 6 floors to work. We actually we have 6 floors to work with, and yeah, these are they do tend to be a bit long. They do tend to get longer as we progress. Just don't worry, because it's not because they're long that they're necessarily difficult. It's more an issue of, do we have the necessary items to go through all of those floors? Because sometimes the layout of these dungeons gets worse as well, which means that we will have to run around a lot and search for the stairs. And knowing my terrible luck at finding stairs, I feel like we're going to run out of belly quite soon. The game just explained to me that if you walk around too long in a dungeon, your belly will go down, and when your belly goes down, you get hungry. And when you get hungry, you lose health with each step you take. So they actually changed this in modern Mystery Dungeon games, but in this game, you only take you lose 1 point of health each step you take. In modern Mystery Dungeon games like Rescue Team DX and Super Mystery Dungeon, you lose a lot more health per step, which is kind of broken because hunger has always been an issue in like apples have always been a necessity, but in those games it's like if you get hungry, you're pretty much never gonna survive without food items. Why am I still here? I'm just gonna Ancient Power this Lily because, oh my god, wow, Eevee, Jesus Christ, why are you so strong? Oh yeah, I gave you the power band, of course. I level up to level 8. That's the bonus I get from grinding a little bit in Beach Cave. Why are you hitting me like that? Super effective. Our first super effective hit. Eevee gets a new move. I think it's Sand Attack. Yeah, it's Sand Attack. I'm gonna get rid of... I'm gonna say Helping Hand. I don't really need Helping Hand. A Sand Attack can be pretty good though at a certain point. I don't know when we're gonna use it or how we're gonna use it, but we'll figure something out. So we'll just kill all of these Pokemon. We're gonna battle every Pokemon we stumble across because I'm not a pussy. And also because I really like EXP. Like, that's like my biggest guilty pleasure. It's not really guilty pleasure, but it's like my biggest that's like my serotonin for this game, is just getting all the necessary XP to level up to a certain point, because I don't mind being over leveled in this game, because the bosses that you have to face in this game, absolutely ludicrous. There's some crazy bosses in here, and the final boss especially is like no pushover, so I'm still not sure how we're going to do the final boss with the current team that we have now, because our team is pretty bad. I've already mentioned this in the previous episode, just how much I despise this combination of Pokemon. But these guys are like we have like no coverage for like the majority of the bosses in the game. So we're gonna have to like find a way to play around our lack of coverage and use a lot of items, I bet, to actually win this thing. This better be a max elixir. There we go. Yeah, why is that that's 49 damage? Like I said, Eevee's not bad, but it's just that Runaway is a bit of a red flag for this playthrough. Like, Eevee can do a lot of damage. You just saw that's more damage than I could ever hope to do with my attack. Look at this. I do 15 in one shots, but it's still not as much as Eevee did. Like, I think Eevee did 27 damage with Flail. I'm not gonna go into staircases. My strategy for Drenched Bluff is that I go through the first 3 floors as fast as I can, and then I will try to explore the entire floor on the last 3 so that I can at least get a little bit of extra XP by the time we get to the 3rd dungeon. I'm actually gonna Ancient Power here because I want to kill this thing. The faster Chingling is off my screen, the better. I'm gonna leave this one to Eevee. Wow! Whoa, 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 whoa. You're gonna tell me that I took like 1 damage from that Astonish and Eevee took 3, even though Eevee is more resistant to it than I am? That's so dumb. I told you Eevee has like no stats. Oh, there's our first lookalike item. This is an Oran Berry, isn't it? Wait, if you look closer, that's not an A, it's an E. This is an Oran Berry. Lookalike item. You should always check the item info to make sure you've got the right item and not one of those sneaky lookalikes. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. There's some good lookalike items out there, but this one is absolute garbage. The Oran Berry takes... Well, it doesn't heal you, it does damage to you instead. An Oran Berry in this game is actually really broken because it heals 100 HP. An Oran Berry takes 10 points of HP off you or whatever enemy that eats it. So, it is a really dumb item, and I find this to be a waste of space. Like, I don't want to keep Oran Berries at all. I usually just put them I usually just keep them in my inventory in case I really want to like replace something with it that I find inside the dungeon. But otherwise, it's really not worth keeping the Oran Berry in your inventory or the storage for that matter. There's a storage, by the way, that we're gonna get to in the next episode. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna take you down with Tackle. We are at the point where we one-shot everything. Eevee, can you please take care of this? Thank you. That's 46 damage, by the way. I told you that Eevee's is far from the worst starter in the game, but it's just that she has... We got an Omni boost. This is actually not that good because we move at double speed. Alright, I can maybe tackle twice. I don't know. Never mind, doesn't even matter. Alright, return to normal speed. But yeah, Eevee does a lot of damage. Like, this is my tactical nuke at this point. Just straight up powerhouse tackles, powerhouse flails. Eevee's gonna body a lot of things that do not resist her stab. I'm just gonna go to the last floor. So that's Drenched Bluff, and I think that will be the episode for today after we get back. Oh, over there! This has to be Spoink's Pearl. Quick, let's take it back! How did it even end up here? Like, why would someone steal a pearl and just drop this at the end of a dungeon and be like, it'll be safe here? Thank you. That pearl will be prepped on my head, you see. I missed it so much, I just couldn't settle down without it up there. So I was just boinging and spraying everywhere. That's why I'm covered in dings and bombs. Well, thanks to you, that long nightmare is over. You have my sincere thanks. I don't even know what accent I'm trying to give this thing. It's such an irrelevant character. Hey, we got the good item. And 2,000! We are rich, baby! Hell yeah! Oh wow, 2,000? We can have all this money? Spoiler alert, no. Of course, that's nothing compared to my pearl's value. Farewell. Alright. We're rich, Andy. All of a sudden, we're rich. Well done, team. Now hand that money over, if you please. Let me introduce you to capitalism. Excuse me? Most of the money from jobs goes to the guild master, you see, and your team's share of the money comes out to this much. It's basically the RIS, but for like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Huh? We keep only 200? It's like 10%. That's not fair. Well, that's the guild's rule. You simply have to accept it, unless you're a communist. Oh, what name do I give Chime? I don't know. There's certain characters I just do not have a voice for. Everyone, thanks for waiting. I finished making dinner. Come on, dinner's on. Yeah! I love seeing this scene, by the way. Crunch, munch, chew, chew, snuffle, slurp. Crunch, munch, chew, chew, snuffle, slurp. Crunch, munch, chew, chew, snuffle, slurp. I'll just be like that every single day. Ah, I'm done eating. Excellent meal. I'm stuffed, and now I'm getting sleepy. Yep, I'm off to bed. Good night, gang. Peace. Good night. Moon. Shine bright. Say, Andy, today was pretty hectic with everything we went through, wasn't it? And I'm glad our first job turned out so well. I was really mad about how Wigglytuff Guild took most of the money, those bastards. That's just the cost of training, I guess. We can't do anything about it, but what made me really happy today, though, was getting thanked by Spoink, and we'll never see him again. Yawn. I'm getting sleepy. It's like a Pokemon. It's like a Pokemon side character. It's like a Pokemon anime as well. They introduce like a side character that plays like an important role in the episode, and we'll never see them again. Most of the time. I'm going to sleep. Let's try our best again tomorrow. Sleep tight, Andy. And I guess we just save here. Oh, the scream! Oh no, I didn't save before the well, that ruins the immersion. Or but now that it's morning, this is also something we're gonna be seeing a lot from now on. Alright, I guess we just save. And we'll end the episode here.